Man, undefeated. Good to see you here in Vegas. How's camp going? So you put in work with Cuban Yugas. How's work been?
It's great, man. I just moved out here. I moved down here in Vegas in August of 2017. You know, everything's going great. You know, I feel more focused here. I feel, you know, I'm concentrated and I feel stronger, you know?
Got you. If I flash back to before your pro debut, you on the Pacquiao undercard, right?
Yes.
What was that time like for you? And flash forward now, what's your record? What's, you know,
It's crazy, man. I'm just very thankful and grateful, you know, to be knowing that I did my pro debut, my professional debut, and under a legend who's Manny Pacquiao, and to be in Vegas, you know, that right there, you know, people, that's only so many people could dream of that. And I got the opportunity from Top Rank. They signed me and they gave me the opportunity, and I did what I had to do. But if you look at it from my pro debut to now, big difference.
Gotcha.
I'm getting better every fight.
In what way?
Crazy.
Just the experience,
Experience, my charisma, the way I entertain the crowd, the joy, my power, my speed, my intelligence, it just keeps growing and growing and growing. I'm not at my peak yet.
What's your record now?
7-0, 6 knockouts. And I'm only 20. I just turned 20. Gotcha. So people are going to see February 3rd on ESPN News, Corpus Christi American Bank Center in Texas. They're going to see a great show. That's what I put on.
Got you. That's your return, huh?
Yes, sir.
Got you. Who, you worked here with Ismael Salas, his camp. Are you just kind of coming to Vegas? How are you going to go about getting your work, and what do you think about just training in Vegas?
Oh, I like it, man. I really do like it. I'm enjoying it. You know, I moved out here for a reason. You know, to stay focused on what I need to do, I was living in Florida. You know, and it just comes to a point where you're already up there. You know, so you got to do something. You got to move to something better, something that's going to improve what you need for that extra step, you know. So that was Vegas for me. Boxing's in the West Coast. I mean, California's 4 hours away, depending what part you're going to. So everything's here in the West Coast, and I feel great. I feel at home. I feel at peace.
Got you. What about the sport? The sport's changed. You know, you had Mayweather, McGregor. Mayweather's retired. A lot of fighters have retired last year. What do you think about just the stars who are carrying the sport these days in boxing?
I believe that Mayweather gave us a good opportunity that now we can actually fight MMA fighters for a lot of money too. So now we could bring even UFC fighters to come to our sport, kick their ass, and make a lot of money from it. So, but we got to build that fight. McGregor was fighting standing up and everything, so it came to that. Sooner or later, they talked about it as a joke, but then it happened. So I think Floyd gave us a good opportunity for things like that. I mean, it's not right, but at the end of the day, it's business, and people want to see fights, right?
Yeah.
They want to see great fights. Floyd did what he had to do, but now, as he was getting older, everything he did was just to get the job done. No excitement in there.
Got you. Is there any fighters, like, what do you think about Terrence Crawford, for example, moving to welterweight? What do you think of the welterweight class in general? Crawford
There's
moving
a lot of great fighters at welterweight. I mean, you have so far Jeff Horn. I feel like he's dirty, but Jeff Horn, Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence Jr. You know.
What about Spence and Lamont Peterson this weekend? Who do you take?
I got Spence. I definitely got Spence. Spence is young and hungrier. You know, he knows what's at stake for his belt. You know, once you get that first time, they say it's easy to get the belt, but it's harder to defend it. So I think he knows, and he's just gonna go out there and do what he has to do, muscle the dude. And Lamont Peterson is no pushover though. And Errol Spence knows that. That's why I believe he trained real hard for this fight. Lamont Peterson is a boxer. He's gonna box, and I just got Errol Spence probably stopping him.
Gotcha. They always talk about, you know, maybe Mikey Garcia and Lomachenko facing each other. What if that fight goes down? Who would you?
I just believe that Mikey's just too big for Lomachenko.
Yeah.
And they're talking about, there were just rumors right now about Pacquiao calling out Lomachenko.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
My father was like, Pacquiao got a good chance of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously, I feel like even though Pacquiao is getting older and you can see the wear and tear in his body, see, when they talk about Lomachenko, they think of him as like a great guy. Yeah. This guy is boxing, but he's really not. Yeah. It just hasn't had nobody to fight him that knows what they're doing. This is the new generation. You have Shakur Stevenson, Michael Conlan, me, Teofimo Lopez. You have a lot of great champions as well that are coming up. This is a new generation. We're going to take over all the world champions that are now. And, you know, and there's no disrespect. I know that at the end of the day, Lomachenko is a great fighter, but I just believe that he is beatable. He's been beatable before, and I don't think he's unbeatable. So people make him seem like he's a guy, but I don't see it like that. You
gonna be watching the Canelo-Golovkin rematch if it happens?
I had Golovkin win that fight last time.
Yeah.
Even though I know what Canelo was trying to do, Canelo was trying to be like Floyd and try to box, but it's a certain way you do it. You have to throw more. You have to connect more. You have to show there's a difference between boxing in a way of just moving around like crazy and a different way of boxing but aggressive. You're boxing, but you're actually wanting to fight. Canelo was just holding back a lot of times. And Triple G was just walking him down, throwing hard jabs. I believe Triple G, but you can see the wear and tear in Triple G.
Yeah.
See, it's a lot of fight. Even Lomachenko, you can see the wear and tear. As crazy as it is, they're going to be like, whoa, he's talking shit. He's crazy. This kid don't know what he's talking about. But look at it. He's had how many fights in the amateurs? 400? Mm-hmm. That adds up, man. The man's what, like 31, 30?
About 30, 29, 30.
29, 30. But it's not about that. It's about taking care of your body. And I truly believe that Lomachenko's is wear and tear. You can see it. I got a boxer's vision. I can see that. Yeah. Triple G, same thing. He's wear and tear. Canelo, no. You know, Canelo, he handled his own, but he just didn't give his fans, his country, what they expected was to go out and knock Triple G out. This fight coming up for him, Canelo, Triple G, I got Triple G again.
Gotcha. How can people reach up to you, keep up?
Well, I'm fighting February 3rd. Like I said, ESPN News in Texas, February 3rd. My first 8-rounder scheduled, and it's just gonna be an exciting fight. I'm gonna put on a show for all you guys. Don't miss it. You know, all eyes on me. And I'm 7-0, 6 knockouts, like I said. Come February 3rd, 8-0, 7 knockouts. You can follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook at Teofimo Lopez. You don't want to miss it.